Hey guys, how you doing? I'm doing fine. A little bit stressed because of school, so that's why I haven't been making a lot of videos, but I'm doing good. And bear with me for this update because I've been thinking about a particular movie that came out April 26, 6 o'clock p.m. showing on Thursday. That is Avengers Infinity War, which my brain is still replaying the movie, especially that ending. So we're not going to talk about the movie. I'm going to wait until the Blu-ray comes out and do my spoiler review, my discussion and my thoughts on this movie. That's coming soon, including Ready Player One and Black Panther. Sorry for the lack of video. I've been busy with school and my college stuff. Private life that you don't need to know. I mean, this is my personal life. But today, I'm back. Another episode of Blu-ray DVD update. This is episode 4. This is everything what I picked up for the month of April. Let's get right into it. Before we start doing this update, I need to drink because my throat is going to get dry and tired when I'm finished this update. So, excuse me. Refreshing. Now for this update, this is very random. There's Walmart pickup, there's Best Buy, there's Target, there's Dollar General pickup, and one DVD. Load of Blu-ray. There's a lot of Blu-rays. That's on sale. That's very cheap enough so I can finally buy it. And just why not? It's cheap, and I want to enjoy this movie. And also, it's a blind buy. There's a couple blind buys here and there that's very cheap that I never seen in my life. There's a couple movies that's part of my childhood that I've always been in the mood of watching it. So let's get right into it. The first one, let's get out of this way. This is a DVD. So yeah, DVD. I still buy DVDs. I don't really care. There's a couple movies that I'm never going to release on Blu-ray, and that's pretty much sums about it. But this is very interesting. This is a double feature set. This is a DVD. The first one never released on Blu-ray, but the second one did. And I'm always kind of curious, and wondering why the first one hasn't released on Blu-ray, because it's shot on film and it's shot on a widescreen and the aspect ratio. Starring Steve Martin, and this is my childhood. I love this movie. I own on the VHS, and still to this day I still own the movie on VHS. Happy to never get rid of that because I love that movie. It's from my childhood. It's from my memories that I watched with my family, with my dad, my grandma, my cousin, whatever. This movie is, of course, cheaper, but it doesn't double feature pack on the Moments type packaging. Of course, the first one never released on Blu-ray, but the second one did. I haven't rewatched this movie on the disc. I remember I saw this movie again for a longer time. Was last year in summer. I saw this movie with my cousin and my grandma and my brother, and I had a fun time. I love this movie. I adore this. This is very charming. Like a family-friendly type movie that make you laugh at, like you feel like your heart warm, that you make you feel safe. And this is one of those movies. I love the characters, the banter with all the kids. It's just so charming to watch, and the struggles in there, here and there. The second one I did like, but I don't remember. I don't remember seeing this movie. I remember seeing this movie in theaters, but I don't remember the movie of it from the beginning to end. But I do remember what happened in the first movie. What the struggle, what the stress going on with dad and the mom and the whole family, the children, and it's really good. I don't remember the sequel. It's been a while since the sequel. It's that long. I've seen this movie in theaters, and it's just never. After the movie, when I watched the movie in theaters, I never remember the movie. I'm glad I finally bought this and finally rewatched this movie for a longer time. Since I was 7 or 6 years old when this movie came out. I know this movie came out the early 2000s. This one came out 2006 or 7, around there. And Steve Martin is just a fantastic actor. And you can see I still own the VHS. I'm still proud and own the VHS. This is en Espanol, the dub version of the movie, or subtitle version. I forgot. En Espanol. Of course, my poor family is Mexican. I'm Mexican. You see the awesome red case. If you don't know what's VHS, if you're young, this is the way to watch the movie. This is the VHS. yeah, before DVD was available, we had VHS. And I'm still proud to own this VHS. Ah, yes. Childhood memories is awesome. So yeah, my only gripes about this DVD set is a flipper disc. Yeah, a freaking flipper disc. Not a fan of those. Because side A is full screen and side B is widescreen. So there's two versions of the way to watch. Obviously, I prefer widescreen because that's the way to watch a movie, not a freaking full screen with the square and the black bar right here. You rather watch the widescreen with the black bars. That's what I prefer. That's the way you watch it. That's how I remember watching the movie. So yeah, this was cheap. This was $3.99. I still have the receipt inside here. $4.99. It was really cheap. So why not buy this? Now the DVD's out of the way, let's focus on the Blu-ray. So I have two different piles. My watch pile and my non-watch piles. So I'm going to go to my non-watch pile and I get over with the watch pile. The first one, the first title on Blu-ray, this was really cheap. It was $4.99. If I remember correctly, yeah, $4.95. This is probably my guilty pleasure. I know this movie's bad. I know how this movie failed so hard that they didn't make a sequel. There was a cliffhanger and I had chuckles. I do remember watching this movie and from growing up and bought this DVD. I used to own the DVD, but that's gone. I donated to Goodwill. I don't really care. I really do want to watch this. As a kid, I loved it because fantasy. And for a second time when I watched this movie around 12 years old, 13 years old, I get why people didn't like this movie, but I still don't understand. And now this time I finally own a Blu-ray and finally rewatch this movie, and so my brain can let sink in why this movie is awful. And I haven't rewatched this movie. Obviously, this is my non-watch pile. That's Aragon on Blu-ray. I know they re-released it again, but they were cheap. When you get the re-release version, it's like $14.99. This is cheap, so $4.99. $4.95. Sorry, excuse me. Bare bones. There's no extras. Bare bones. It's just a one single disc. You see right here, one single disc with disc card. No extras. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I really want to read the books. It's a 4-book franchise, and this was originally gonna make more sequels, but it fell so hard. They didn't do well in the box office. There's a cliffhanger, and it just didn't go as planned. And yeah, I'm looking forward to watch this movie, but I'm not looking forward to watching this movie. If that makes sense. This is the title I bought the same time I bought Aragon, the same store. The Dollar General. It was really cheap, $4.95. Again, when I saw Best Buy, if you get this movie, it will be $14.99. And I got this for $4.95. It was a deal. It's a Martin Scorsese film. A film I haven't even seen or watched, but I heard of it. Starring the great Robert De Niro. That is Raging Bull. Came with the card. Don't really care. I kept the price, $4.95. You can see $4.95. But I heard great things. Nothing but good things about this movie. And just really excited to watch this. Now, this is a great price at Best Buy on sale for $6.99. It's a Disney title. If you know about Disney titles, usually they don't get on sale. You don't get them on sale. The price never goes down. But this particular title is a perfect price. For $6.99 for a film that was okay but very enjoyable Disney live action. I do own the first one. The first one is a classic, one of my favorite of the franchise. Except the fourth one, the fifth one, they suck. Just give up, Disney. Just give up the franchise. Please to God. And I'm talking about Pirates of the Caribbean: The Dead Man's Chest. I haven't rewatched this movie on Blu-ray, but I've seen the movie before, and I did enjoy this movie. The best part of the movie is David Jones. Love that villain. Really do. The way they use CGI on the face, everything, it is mesmerizing. But this movie, I forgot about it. I forgot what happened in this movie, but I do remember the villain and the character and the ending. I do remember the ending. And I'm looking forward to watch this movie. And in the future, I am gonna get the third movie. That's for sure. I'll get a third movie in a much cheaper price. It was on sale for $6.99, the same price of this movie, but I'll get it in the future. Are you done? Good. Okay, this Blu-ray is awesome. For a price, yeah, I have to get it for $9.99. It was cheap enough. It was a double feature, just like the DVD set I showed you. That was really cheap. But this is a good price for a Scream Factory release. And I didn't know this was released. I didn't know this. You can get this individually if you like. But for a price, why not? Let's blind buy this movie. I never seen either this movie, but one of them is directed by John Carpenter, and the other one is directed by Joe Dante. I'm a fan of those directors ever since the Gremlins, Halloween. I mean, come on. I'm talking about the Scream Queen double feature, include The Fog and The Howling. Really excited to see this movie in the summer. I'm planning to see this movie in summer or October. I'm not sure, but for a price like this, awesome. Awesome. Good price. And I didn't know this was released, so I'm like, yoink, this is mine. My only issue on this Blu-ray is the disc itself. All two movies is in one disc. I'd rather put them in a separate disc. That's just me, but it was cheap price, so why not? Scream Factory does not go wrong. I mean, I own Firestarter, Misery. I mean, I own The Thing, which is my favorite movies of all time. In my top 5 favorite movie of all time. Hands down. And just, I know I'm going to enjoy this movie. I know. I heard about the Fog. And never seen it. I heard about The Howling. I never seen it. But I'm looking forward to seeing both of the films that I never seen. The last two non-watch piles are musicals. Yes, I bought a musical. This was really cheap. For $4.99. For a 3-disc edition, which is and a very highly regarding movie with one of the most well-known musicals in the past decade. And I know Steven Spielberg is in talk to direct the remake that's coming out later in the future. I don't know when. 2019, 2020. I'm not sure. That is the West Side Story. Believe it or not, I've never seen the movie, but I heard about the movie. I know what the musical number is. America. I know that musical number. That's from the famous scenes. And very catchy song. I really like this. This is very deluxe packaging. We got the first disc, which is the movie, the special feature disc, and the DVD. And loaded with extras. Loaded. I mean, this is for $4.99 of a 3-disc set. Why not? Of a movie I haven't watched, but I know I'm going to enjoy. Because I do like me some good musicals. I own Hairspray. I own Les Mis. I mean, come on. I do enjoy some musical. I know you do. It's your guilty pleasure. Hairspray is my guilty pleasure. I know you do. Probably the only newer release came out the month of April. For $14.99. Sure, why not? I'll get this movie. This is from my childhood. I remember I watched this movie. I love the songs. The songs are amazing. Catchy as hell. Just it's my jam basically. This is a Blu-ray plus DVD and digital of a 40th anniversary of a classic, and it's a digibook type packaging that is Grease, starring John Travolta, the very young Travolta. I love this movie, and I cannot wait to rewatch this movie. This is a very different type of packaging. You can see the yearbook is very textured, and this is glossy, very nicely embossed. They did a really good job packaging, but my problem is the pages are glossy. But this is a digibook, so it's not a digibook that have information, essays, stuff like that. This is just a picture of yearbook, what's going on in the movie, and there's some quotes from the beginning of the movie and the end. And the end of the movie, and I've seen the backing. There's loaded of extras, lots of extras. So I think this is worth it. I think this is worth buying. A movie like this I can enjoy in the future, and I really do enjoy this movie, and it's one of my guilty pleasures. I'm sorry, I do like this movie. I don't care your opinion, I like this movie. I really do. It's fun, it's energy, it has a charisma in this movie. A very good movie. Now to my watch pile. So let's get right into it. Okay, the first one is a box set, another double feature in this Blu-ray DVD update. This one, I was looking for it everywhere. I have the story. Okay, it was an awesome Saturday. It was a beautiful day. It was nothing to... I had nothing to do, so I was in the mood of watching this movie because Cobra Kai series is on YouTube Red now. Don't really care, to be honest. It's YouTube Red. I don't really care about YouTube Red. But I was in the mood of watching this movie. So, I spoiled it. It's The Karate Kid, double feature 1 and 2. So, what I'm trying to say, I went to 3 Walmarts, 1 Best Buy, and 1 Target, and looking for this movie. Cannot find it. So, I ordered a line for pickup. I did not order it with plus tax, plus shipping. No, thank you. That's $15.99 total with shipping and tax. No, thank you. This was $8, $8.99, something like that. So, Walmart messaged me, emailed me like, okay, your package has arrived. Pick it up right now. So I was super excited. Oh my god. I opened it and this box came damaged. Not the Blu-ray cases, they're fine. But the box itself came damaged. The corner dent, the bottom corner dent is damaged to hell. This is damaged, everything. They did not do well in the packaging, in the envelope. It's a bubble wrap envelope. And I'm like, the top is packaging, the top is damaged, the bottom is damaged, it's crushed. Except the Blu-ray cases. Not the only thing that matters. The only matters is the movies. That's all I want. The disc itself. And I rewatched the first Karate Kid movie, and man, oh man, I love this movie. And I do hate Johnny. Freaking Johnny, the bully. I hate you. Man, I hate that kid. And we should not talk about the remake. The remake is not good. Yeah, I love the first one. Love the charisma, love the setting, love the 80s stuff. I love the 80s era. That's one of my favorite eras that movies have been made. And my second favorite era is the 20s, the silence era. Just love this. The sequel though was good, but not as good as the first one. And I love the ending of the first one. The ending just edge of my seat. It's just so good and so much fun to watch. And I love the chemistry between Miyagi and Daniel. It's just awesome, and a good coming-of-age movie that you want to step up as a man, and pretty much like Rocky for kids. Okay, this one's really cheap, $5.99 in the bin in Best Buy, and it's a Disney title. It's another live action. It's a sports movie. Usually, I'm not a fan of sports, but I am a fan of sports movies. They make me feel motivated. They make me feel inspired to be on the top. This is starring Kurt Russell. With Caught My Eye. I love Kurt Russell because of the movie. Yeah, Miracle is a good movie. I do enjoy this movie. And there's some problem here and there, typical issues from the movie, but I do enjoy this movie. A very inspiring tale that is based on true events about USA trying to win the Olympics, trying to beat Sweden, trying to beat, I forgot the country name, and Kurt Russell in this movie, fantastic job. Love Kurt Russell. Again, for $5.99 in the bin, I saw, and I had to get it because I love Zach Braff. I love Natalie Portman, fantastic actress. And I really do want to see another Zach Braff movie. I wish you were there. I wish I was there, something like that. And I heard good things about this one. This was fantastic. This have a great theme going on in this movie. That is Garden State. Really surprisingly enjoy this movie. I didn't think I would enjoy this movie, but I love the chemistry between those two characters, and it's a great movie. A really good movie. It's really good. I loved it. It's a different take. It's a different type of movie, a different style of movie, and the message in this movie, the character has been going on. It's just incredible, and I loved it. And there were some good funny moments and a good, very emotional moment, and I felt for this character. I felt for this I felt this romantic couple is real. I felt the chemistry is there, and the big heart is there for them together. I think this is a good movie, really good. Another guilty pleasure. For $6.99, a good price and a right price for me to get this. Another fantasy movie. I'm into Dungeons and Dragons. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I play with my friends, and I don't care who I am. This is who I am, and I accept who I am. Dungeons and Dragons for life. This one, I never really played World of Warcraft, but I did spoil here. This is directed by Duncan Jones, who made one of my favorite films, Moon, and Source Code. Loved both of the film. And Mute was good, but not as good as Moon. I'm talking about Warcraft. It was good. I mean, it was okay, enjoyable at best. Could have done better. Couldn't improve a lot. If they make a sequel, I hope they will improve a much better production value, a much better story. This story was okay. It was okay, but I did enjoy this movie. I love the visual effects on the orcs, really do. And there's some issues here and there, and just couldn't improve a lot better. And I really do enjoy this movie. It's a stupid fun time. I mean, it's fantasy. It's fantasy. I love fantasy. It's one of my favorite. I did enjoy this. It's not the greatest movie. I know it's not the greatest movie. I noticed that. It's just a stupid guilty pleasure of mine, and I really do enjoy this. And one of my friends of mine in school love this movie, and I'm like, good for you. It's your opinion. You love this movie, fine. I want the sequel to be better than the first movie, and because this is a setup. This is an origin story. This is a plan. The sea was going to be the future movies, which I'm like, okay, it got me interested that I want a sequel for this movie. For $9.99, this is my childhood. I love this movie. A good story. My brothers and I went to Blockbuster. We wanted to see a movie, a fun movie, and we saw a cover. I was like, Kevin from Home Alone, and after that, when we watched the movie, it was on DVD. We loved it. It was a fun, awesome movie, and ever since we forgot the title, we forgot the movie. It was long past. Now I finally bought the Blu-ray and finally rewatched this movie for the longest time, and that is The Page Master, starring Macaulay Culkin as Kevin from Home Alone, and Christopher Lord, and Patrick Stewart, Frank Walker, Weller, and Whoopi Goldberg, and I loved it. I mean, this is just not the greatest movie of all time, for sure. There's some moment that's very dated. This is the 90s movies, by the way, and I loved it. I loved it for a reason, because it's a fun adventure about a kid facing their fears. We all have been through that. We had to face our fears. This kid had to face their fears, and I loved it. One of my favorite scenes is involved with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, one of my favorite stories of all time. I do own the book. It's right there, and love that scene. That scene with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde blew me away, and I forgot about that scene. It's amazing. It's involved with kid fighting a dragon. What could go wrong? Love that crap. This Blu-ray I've been looking for everywhere. My friends and I wanted to see this movie in theaters, but never happened. And it was $9.99. Perfect price. I wanted to get the show, the first season of the show on Blu-ray. It's super expensive. And also I want to get the first 3 movies on Steelbook. Again, stupid expensive, and the other films. And this is a franchise I love growing up. I love this character. I love the world. I love the concept, pretty much. And this is it's a good movie. It's not the greatest movie, but I did enjoy this. That is Pokemon the movie. I Choose You. Love the theme song from Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Okay, I'm not gonna sing. I'm sorry. This is bare bones. This is $9.99 with a slipcover and bare bones. Just a trailer. That's it. But I really do enjoy this movie. This is pretty much like an origin story, but it's not. It's set in the future where we see all the generation Pokemon from Sun and Moon to X and Y, Black and White, to Diamond and Pearl, and so forth from the beginning to new. And I really did enjoy this movie, and I really love the character of Ash and Pikachu. I mean, you gotta love Pikachu. And yeah, this is a really good, enjoyable film. Last but not least, for this Blu-ray deal update, this is a trilogy. I only saw the first film, and it is dope. I loved it. I have a blast watching this movie. My brother recommended me watching this movie, the trilogy, because Ocean 8 is coming on theaters really soon, on June, I believe. And my mom wanted to see it. It's an all-female cast. And I'm like, yeah, it looks good. The trailer looks alright. It looks alright. But I will see it. For a fun, female cast. It's a really good film, a female cast. I gotta admit that. And this movie stars Matt Damon, very young Matt Damon, George Clooney, Brad Pitt. That is the Ocean Trilogy Collection for a good price. $20 for a 3-film, 4-disc set, loaded with extras, lots of goodies in here, and it's an awesome box. Very nice hardcover, hard box. Love the color with black and red and white. It should match perfectly. For $19.99 for this movie, and I saw it for the first movie for the first time. Never seen this. It's a big blind buy, and I loved it. I love the first one. I love the interaction of all the team of the characters. Really do. It fits. It was the right time. The comedy timing is good. The intensity of the scene is really good. It made me edge of my seat. The last part of the movie, and I haven't watched the second one and the third film just yet. I'm finding the right time to watch those two, but I will get to them until the Ocean 8 film comes out in theaters. And lastly but not least, this is a stupid buying. I bought this because I'm stupid. It was cheap on Target. It was $9.99. It was plus tax $10. I love this movie. Spoiler alert. When the Blu-ray comes out, I'll do a spoiler discussion for this movie, my thoughts. Just like Avengers: Infinity War and Black Panther. Black Panther on Blu-ray is coming up really soon. May 15, something like that, on 4K. Pumped for that, because, spoiler alert, I also love that movie. This is a set of I wanted it. I want to put a display. Soon in the future, I'll get the poster, the theatrical poster, not the teaser poster, and frame it and hang these 3 keys. And it's released by Funko, and I really do want to get the Funko Pops. And I really do want to get the Funko Pop for Avengers: Infinity War, but I don't have the money. I don't have a lot of money, so I'm crazy for Funko Pops. You can see I have Funko Pops. I have Funko Pops. I mean, I'm a nerd. I'm a geek. I don't care. I buy Funko Pop for a reason, because they're cool. And I have Pennywise. I have Scott Pilgrim. And I have Steve from Stranger Things. I have 11. And I'm talking about... What? I'm crazy. I love these things. I have the 4th Doctor. And the Blu-ray is coming up really soon. It looks like this. Coming up in June. It's really expensive, but I'm pre-order that shit. Excited to get that. Anyways, I'm talking about the 3 key set. Include copper, jade, and crystal from the movie. And we know what these things. You're awesome. And we don't know what these things. Who are you? Have you read the book? I mean, it's one of my favorite books. I own the book. I mean, there's a book review down below. Yeah, this is awesome. I love this. It's very detailed, very nice, and just a great display piece. And then next to the Iron Giant, which is my childhood favorites of all time. I wish there's a sequel. It's not gonna happen. Brad Bird, if you're watching this video, please do a sequel. I know. Thank you for Incredible 2. I needed that, but I want the Iron Giant on sequel. Just saying. Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is everything I want to pick up for the month of April. I hope you have an awesome haul for the month of April. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, give it a like. There'll be more content. Well, next month I'll tell you my update. What's going to happen in this channel. It's a really big thing, and I want to talk about it. That'll be next May. I mean, we're in May. I'm graduating this month, and it's crazy, and it's time flies. And I want to talk about it in my update, my next Blu-ray DVD update for the month of May, and I will talk about, or I'll do a separate video, I'm not sure. But anyway, this is a very good, decent size. Look at this. 17 Blu-rays and 1 DVD. All of them were on sale. I mean, for a cheap price. I mean, yeah. And I'm glad this will be added to my collection. And of course, in the end of the month, when I get out of school, when the last day of school approaches, the next day when school's over, when I don't have to go to school, I can finally do my entire Blu-ray collection overview, which is coming up on June 1st or June 2nd. I'm not sure if I have the time to shoot all these Blu-rays for you guys. I don't know how long that video is, but it is coming soon. I haven't shot them just yet. I need to put this away, and also for the month of May, which I haven't picked up anything from the month of May so far. Of course, Black Panther is coming up really soon. So dope to rewatch this movie and finally do a review to you guys. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video once again. And sorry for the lack of videos on this channel. I've been busy with school. It's my senior year. I mean, there's a lot going on in my brain. A lot of muffling, buffling, tiny-wimey thing going on in my brain. It's just I'm being too busy with school. And the semester exam, the final is I'm already done. And I passed all the classes, which, thank God, I did. It's really easy. And yeah, and then prom is tomorrow, which I'm not going. I'm going with my friends to play Dungeons and Dragons. Pumped for that. And I don't really care about prom. So yeah, I'll see you next time on the Blu-ray and DVD update for the month of May. See ya.